Magic League, tough opponent, division opponent. I need this dub. Give a fuck about how tough these motherfuckers is.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victory.
See if we can establish this goddamn running game, baby. Javante Williams, goddamn it. Fuck. That ain't even who I be having running a rock like that. Thought I did this shit already. All right, let's roll. Let's roll.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas.
What the fuck just happened? That was weird.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they're audible to something else. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Pass taken in by his good tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. They'll get this to about the 38. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington.
Okay.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Cowboys, it's 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Prescott.
Oh, motherfucker. Good D.
You look at this Eagle defense.
Wow.
They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top.
Good shit.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure someone...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he's up past the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Getting home that time to Barbie and Overshown.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Hurts going to move him around.
And it's third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Taken in at the 22. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10.
28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
Really helps out
Could have had another one.
Because when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 78 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that? Hitting the defense hard early, and, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Here we go.
A man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in an Eagle uniform, it's Miles Sanders. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Change that shit.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. On first down, it's Blue. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They work now on 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And this is Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Hurts. Now he'll tap this and run. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down.
That's good for Eagles first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
The 49-yard line.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
And an Eagles first down.
Back to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get the rock, right?
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
That's right.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. Drops it to Blue. Complete. And he'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll try to run forward, Blue. No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
Oh, good D.
One that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by
Damn.
Campbell. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
They'll send Brown in motion right. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. From the 30 on 2nd down, Hurts.
What the fuck was that?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Wow.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 60. And the Eagles have retaken a third quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A little juke. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 31.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down and 1. Throwing. Prescott. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Backfield. Shit, man. Bang.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Cowboys answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Eagles 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
One more time. One more time.
Well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Eagles.
From the gun, Bigsby. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Another Eagles first down.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
The drive starts with a run by Blue.
Good stuff inside.
33, 5 yards on the play.
33-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here comes 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
They go again with Blue. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here's 3rd down at 5. Now Dak. Pulled in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
Give that sack to Kobe Dean. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
I thought I had something.
To throw, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. Now timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Dak. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Pardon, you gotta like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Everyone keep flying. Hey, 26.
Here's Prescott. This is caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, and they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Right.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got room. And they'll get this one.
Get the fuck out of here.
Being stopped just before the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
29 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
They'll look to throw.
This defense.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. It is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's 1st down.
Great. Set.
That'll be incomplete. 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Silver. Count up Yeti.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it.
Wow.
And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Cole do that one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here go 46. Yeah, here we go. Flying in. 26.
One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And it's
pass
incomplete.
interference.
So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Ah.
And a fun, close ball.